Mike here from AutoGuide, and yes, I'm doing another tire test, but this one's a little different than usual. Instead of being on a nice, smooth city street or doing a controlled comparison at a racetrack, we're out here in the Nevada desert. If this tire fails to live up to its claims, I'm gonna get stranded. Wait, there's a lot of snacks in the Jeep, right? Like beef jerky, gummy bears, yeah? The tire I'm testing is the latest member of the Sailun family, the Terramax RT. Like most of the brand's products, the goal with this tire is to not necessarily be the best on the market, but rather be as good as the top tier tires while costing significantly less to purchase. As you might have guessed, the RT in the Terramax name stands for rugged terrain. This is an aggressive, purpose-built off-road tire, but one that is also street legal. It can be driven on paved surfaces and even freeways, but it's more at home in the mud and dirt. To handle more severe off-road conditions, Sailun give the Terramax RT a deep tread measuring 16 to 18/32 of depth. To help protect the tires from jagged rocks, the brand uses an anti-tear rubber compound for both the tread and the sidewall. For rocks that are a bit looser, the tire features a square profile with V-shaped staggered shoulder lugs that include stone ejectors. This means the RTs have multiple levels or tiers within the tread. If a rock or stone gets stuck in the tread when pressed to the ground, it should naturally eject it once the pressure is relieved as the tire spins around. Although winter is the furthest thing from my mind as I drive here in the Nevada desert, the Terramax RT is also a 3-peak mountain snowflake certified tire. That means it should perform well in snow and can even be studded on LT versions. Sailun has installed a set of the Terramax RT tires on slightly modified Jeep Wranglers. My destination? The unmaintained trails of Nevada's Red Rock Canyon Park. To get there, I'm driving about 30 minutes across the freeway from Las Vegas. It's a good opportunity to test Sailun's claims about how quiet the Terramax is for an aggressive off-road tire. At freeway speeds, the tires don't seem to be any quieter than any other aggressively treaded all-terrain tire. They're no louder either, they're just about what should be expected for the segment. Now that I'm at Red Rock Canyon, it's time to drive up into the surrounding hills on a single-lane off-road trail. To start, there's a lot of loose surfaces with moderate-sized rocks that are both loose and embedded in the ground. The Terramax RT seem to have no issues through here, as slip is non-existent and we can see the tire flexing as it goes over larger boulders. Further up the trail, there's some washed-out passes that require driving the Jeep partially up the trail wall to avoid falling off the edge of the cliff. Here, a lot of trust in both the tires and the vehicle are needed. With most of the weight on the two left side tires, the Terramax RT are once again working as intended, handling the extra weight and grip requirements. Nothing up till now is a challenge for an aggressive all-terrain tire, but this next section should test them a bit more. It's a rock garden where I'll need to gently drive between and sometimes over larger boulders. As we drive through, there are a lot of times where only one tire has any sort of usable traction, and even then, only part of the tire is in contact with the ground. Having something with knobby tread block like the Terramax is very important, as it might be the difference between powering through an obstacle and just spinning your tire out and going nowhere. The final test is a long drive across the desert canyon on a road that has been mostly washed out due to recent record-breaking rains. Unpredictable road surfaces are the norm here. About every 100 feet I'm encountering either sand, loose gravel, large washed out ditches, other random road debris, or sometimes all four at once. Here's maybe where the tires shine the best. The Terramax RTs need to transition from high-speed travel over the sand to suddenly pushing the flex limits of the Jeep at low speeds. All through this 45-minute drive section, the tires never failed and kept us moving forward. The Terramax RT comes in 36 sizes for wheels measuring from 17 to 22 inches. Overall tire size can be 33, 35, or 37 inches. There's also a 60-month warranty that covers 45,000 miles or 72,000 kilometers. So how did the tire do? Well, I made it back, so that's the most important thing. But on the trails, on the highway, everywhere we took it, it did exactly what it's supposed to do, and that's the whole point of this tire. It doesn't need to be the best, but it's doing everything the other tires do for a lot less money.